The Happy Cake. Hidden between silver mountains and a sleepy forest stood an old castle. Its towers leaned slightly, as if whispering secrets to the stars. Moonlight shimmered on its windows, and the halls still echoed with laughter from long ago. Inside lived a friendly ghost named Misty, who loved one thing more than anything else: baking cookies. She wasn't spooky at all. Misty glowed softly, her laughter tinkling like a wind chime. But she was also quite clumsy, always bumping into doorways or dropping eggs straight through the floor. Still, everyone nearby, the mice, the fireflies, and the bats, adored her baking. Misty's cookies tasted like warm hugs and cozy evenings. But one winter's night, she sighed dreamily. "I've baked cookies, pies, and muffins, but I've never made something that could make everyone truly happy." Then, under the bellowing full moon, Misty made a promise. "Tonight, I'll bake a cake that tastes like happiness itself." The castle's grand kitchen smelled of cinnamon and adventure. Copper pans glimmered, and the old stone oven hummed quietly. On the counter waited a magical talking spoon named Spooner, bright and cheerful. "Good evening, Misty," he chimed. "Baking something wonderful tonight?" "Yes," Misty twirled. "A cake that tastes like happiness." "Splendid," said Spooner. "We'll need a pinch of joy, a cup of imagination, and a sprinkle of courage." But before they could begin, the broom in the corner sprang to life. Bristle, the bossiest broom in the castle, grumbled, "What's all this flour again?" "I just swept this floor." "Oh, Bristle," sighed Misty, "we're making something magical." "Magical means messes," he huffed. Spooner winked. "Ignore him. Happiness doesn't like to be swept away." So they began. Misty gathered flour that sparkled like frost, sugar that glowed like starlight, and butter as golden as a summer afternoon. She even added a few giggles from a special jar. Before long, the kitchen was a delightful mess. Misty accidentally floated through a cloud of flour, turning herself into a white puffball. "Oh dear, I'm a ghost made of powdered sugar." Spooner chuckled. "That's the spirit." When the batter was ready, Spooner said, "Close your eyes, Misty. Imagine what happiness feels like. Let your heart stir the flavor." Misty imagined laughter echoing through the halls, friends sharing sweets, and moonlight dancing on the windows. A golden glow filled the room, and a tall mirror shimmered nearby, showing not her clumsy self, but a brave baker who could fill the darkest night with light. "Maybe happiness starts when we believe we can make it," Misty whispered. Just as Misty lifted the bowl, Bristle swooped in. "Flour, sugar, chaos!" he shouted, sweeping madly. "Wait, no!" cried Misty, but her ghostly hands passed right through. Spooner clattered, "Bristle, stop! This isn't a mess, it's a dream." Bristle froze. "Dreams can't be cleaned?" "Maybe not," said Misty gently, "but you can help make one." "Help?" "Yes, you could sweep the warm air around the oven to help the cake rise." Bristle hesitated, then straightened proudly. "Well, I am excellent at sweeping air." And so, for the first time, Bristle didn't clean, he helped create. Outside, the forest whispered. Inside, the kitchen glowed like dawn. A smell of baking drifted through every hallway, buttery, sweet, and full of joy. Even the paintings on the walls seemed to smile. When the oven dinged, a golden light spilled out. The cake shimmered in pastel colors, pink like giggles, yellow like sunshine, blue like calm skies. Spooner gasped, "Misty, you did it!" Misty smiled. "No, we did it." She offered Bristle the first bite. "Me?" he said. "I've never eaten cake before." "Then this is the perfect time to start." Bristle tasted it and quivered. "Oh my, it does taste like happiness." Laughter filled the kitchen. Misty twirled in mid-air, Spooner clinked a cheerful rhythm, and Bristle spun in circles, sweeping music into the air. Even the shadows danced. When dawn touched the castle towers, Misty placed the remaining cake by the window. The mice, fireflies, and bats all came to share a slice. Spooner sparkled proudly. "You did it, Misty. You baked happiness." Misty smiled. "No, we baked happiness. Together." Bristle nodded. "Perhaps a little mess can be quite delightful." From that morning on, anyone who visited the old castle said the same thing. It didn't feel old anymore. It felt alive, because imagination, kindness, and a bit of courage had made it truly happy.